help you. Let me help you. Ew. No. I just kind of like. No. No. Huh? No, it wasn't. It was the opposite.
So gifted.
I think.
I'm the type that's gon' go
Let's
get it.
decide right
No
now.
kidding. In front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a coat. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's on. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof song. Every few shows I just buy some new
That man
gold.
barely even
Circle
got into
got
the
smaller,
party.
everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just love. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but got an E for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and roll, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. For you clever, see bro, if you ain't living by the street code, been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD phone? Yeah. Look, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appeared. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, it's my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the... We accept your challenge.
Make a fuck y'all whine it. If you want to chuck me, I decline it. The body stay hot and then behind it. Down the beat and rewind it. Whine it. And when I ring down your phone, that is why can't left me alone. Chat to me back, but y'all try it. We feel can't see no. Someone never act like them a distraction. Since me get a riding up in my bump wide and bad man's vibe on the rhythm man.
Stay cool, keep my hand on the phone. I don't know you wanna read no share. Replay, no, lock up the place. Hot girl, girl,
These are people that just don't have lives outside. 346 and 7 to actually see. There's leagues. How did you find that? Is it played online? Alright, invite me. No, I do not want him. I want to run a game before. I'm running a game with Dad, and then we can run a 2-on-1. I'm not doing that with you, bud. How are you gonna invite me if it goes out of it? No, it doesn't.
It's really what I've enjoyed the most.
Your shooting thing?
Yeah, it's under that.
This?
Yeah. Real player percentage.
Where?
Up there.
This?
Put everything to real player percentage.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods.
I'm ready.
You mentioned your play style, so what kind of builds do you like running with in the W? Do you like playing as guards or some of the bigs?
I do enjoy the big position. That's what I've typically always done. But this year, I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I'd give her some trouble just because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you to my wife, Heather. She's definitely supported me during the year, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us on NBA 2K TV, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. I really appreciate it. Like, I guess all that hard work paid off, you know? It's definitely a good feeling for sure.
All right, Jay, we've seen your numbers. I have to ask, I have to start with this. What's your strategy going into these games? Because you've won a lot of games out there.
Offensively, you know, I just look to definitely push the pace, you know. It all depends on what my opponent's, how he's playing defense, you know. And I just try to attack whatever he's doing. And then defensively, on-ball defense, for sure. Like, I'm always bringing that pressure, you know, just making them.
See what you gon' find, baby, push your love. We been on the grind, we been getting up. We ain't got that time for you bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
We can do all time. Yeah, I know what team I'm going for.
Ride around with a hundred on. All with 40 out on. On his head, put a
Oh, never mind. I'll take this.
cash ain't a hold of me.
This is the one I wanted to. This is the other All-Star that I love. I love the one with Jordan and everything too. Or Brian. Yeah. I did. Alright. You want me to pick a team?
Yeah, an actual team.
Alright.
Not all-stars, just fucking an actual team.
You're playing All-Star? Or All-Time?
Butter cheese, man. Wanna feature me, man. In my phone like Ronald, man. Saying, Tigo, we gon' pay your fee, man. You know I can do this for free, man. Understood?
Oh, yeah.
On you, I can do it. Otherwise, music come to you. It's on my dolo, made it happen. No excuses. Spilling knowledge of my noggin, not confused. Living legend, don't confuse.
Oh, I did?
Then I moved it. Put it to the OG business. Yeah, I got it, buddy. They wanna take it from me, but I'm
Ride around with a 100 on. Born with 40 out on. Want his head, put a water on another soccer fiend. Mean cash ain't a hold of me. Take, don't mislead her.
I can get it.
Yeah, but I like I got Cubs. I got Stephen Curry on here and stuff.
Help me clear one mental. Break my wrist, tryna whip middle. I got a recipe, it's confidential. The ease dropping on me, trying to clone. Seen him pulling up, being alone. Rich, rolling with the stone.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson.
Alright, Dad, it's starting. I'll pause it.
Yes, you fucking do. You do it every time.
Let me know when you're ready. You ready?
And Greg Anthony with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off goes to Chicago. Here's Jordan. Oh, yes, the turnover.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Out to the wing. Shoots it up. Harrison, no good.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Curry with the rebound.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on
that's
that
a little
just
cheap.
a little bit.
Outside Rose. Here's Gilmore. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look how tiny he
An
is.
explosive scorer, but he's always been a very capable passer at the point.
And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's Rose with the ball for the
Oh shoot. No!
Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2
When
this
did you
game.
get the 6?
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Here's Barry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice
I don't
ball
remember.
movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Durant, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Chicago's shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
The line for one, Derrick Rose.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Now Kevin Durant. Michael Jordan grabs the...
No, I tried it. How do they start doing this pause fucking thing? Yeah.
Miss. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rodman outside. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Curry. And again, no good by Chicago. Warriors trail by 4. And here's KD for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And the dunk by Rose.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strap.
Yeah, I don't know how it's under coach settings. Timeout, auto, manual. Player minutes, manual. Substitutions, manual. There. That's it.
For a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Number 17.
Here's Curry.
Chris Mullin.
Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Rose. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. It's Curry outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Gilmore. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Jordan.
2 minutes.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Curry with the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Jordan outside. Pass to Gilmore. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Rodman. And the layup is good.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Shots good from Barry.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
On the wing, Jordan. ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Rose surveying the D. With the floater. And it's good on the layup. Rose has got 11 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Rodman. Over to the left wing. Back to Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. Can't hit that one. Mullen with the defensive effort. Outside for Curry. For 3, Durant. That one, no good. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The 3 ball from Curry.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 9.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Kicks it out to Mullen. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here is Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Gilmore. Tries again. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. Curry looking around. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
Getting like where he was. Go watch highlights of him. Where he was pushing up against like that. He would dunk on your ass still, dude. He dunked on Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. You don't even know. Yeah, you don't even know who they are. So shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Rose. On the wing, Rodman. And here's Pippen. Lock at 6. And it's Pippen. Put it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Curry outside. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's Rodman. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Slam dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Here's Rose. Chamberlain with the block. Left side, KD. There's the triple. Rebound by Pippen.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
It's stolen by Curry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got 17.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
On its way from Curry for 2. Chicago grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Curry can't get it to go. So it's Chicago now. Outside Rose. Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 4. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Kevin Durant. Bullseye. Money on the 3.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Here's Rose. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 13. KD on the wing. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Here's Gilmore. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's Curry outside. Here's Chamberlain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Chicago leading out to the right wing. Rose gets a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rose has got 16 points.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're
Timeouts. I'm trying to do fucking substitutions. Jimmy Butler. Andrew's supposed to be off. Oh, fuck, it's not. That's why they're running slow.
halfway through the game. Warriors trail by 7. On its way from Curry for 2. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Looking to get it going. And they pick up 2.
Assisted by.
And that's 18 points for Stephen Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Mullen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so is KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over to the wing. There's Rose with the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Rose has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Here's KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Rodman. Pass to Gilmore. Over 30. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Mullen. Lets it go with the 3. Hardaway, no good. Chicago leads by 6. Here's Jordan. A tad short, but it's good off the front end. Jordan's got 19 points.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Now the Bulls with it. With the step back. Jordan in the corner. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. It's tipped. Looking around. Comes up empty down low.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Shot, high post. And that's good for 2. Barry's got 7.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Armstrong with it. Moving on the board. Rodman, no luck. Now here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With the handle that Tim Hardaway has, well, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
Chicago calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Chicago leading. Here's Armstrong. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Tim Hardaway. The Bulls shoot their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for Chicago, B.J. Armstrong, taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Armstrong. Warriors trail by 4. Hardaway goes in. Noah with the block.
The defensive stalwart Noah Smith is what allows him to erase shots.
The Bulls in their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line for Chicago, Jimmy Butler, shooting 1.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Chicago leading by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Here's Grant. Basket counts.
And you can see how Grant loves to take on that defense inside. Even when they're up on him, he just seems to muscle through for those shots.
Hardaway, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 7. The kick outside to Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Pass to Thurman. And they get it. Going inside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And he makes that one. Armstrong's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you want to talk about difficult guys to match up with. Tony Kukoc at 6'11", can shoot it, handle it. I mean, how do you guard it?
He doesn't get the second one. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 10. Noah with the block. Here's Thurman. Nails the baby hook. Thurman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hardaway lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got 6 points.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Armstrong. And he finishes nicely on the way. 6 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Noah. Got it off in time. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 8. Butler in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Thompson right side. Thompson is doubled. Pass to Harrison. The train knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
And stolen by Thompson. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle.
Timeout.
The defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Timeout call, the Bulls. over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 20.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Pippen. And he gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Chicago leading by 3. Now Butler. For the 3. Drills it from outside.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Here's Barry. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Unloads from 13. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the release of Butler's jump is so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop him once he gets the ball in there. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Chicago leading. Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Five on the clock. 3, Pippen. Another shot. Chamberlain with the block. Durant deciding where to go with it. To tie it up. Offensive rebound. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Barry. Finishes the break with a slam.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can, and one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one.
Chicago calls timeout.
Zach LaVine, B.J. Armstrong.
Chicago trailing here. And here's Levine. Pass to Armstrong. Jordan in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Around Jay. And good. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. And so here is Golden State. Here's Barry. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Levine. Here's Gilmore. Defended by Durant. Goes back up. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And I think hitting that championship winning shot his freshman year of college, Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Jordan outside.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Back to Jordan. Here's Barry. Inside. Here's Curry. Count it!
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Chicago calls timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Here's Jordan. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Thompson with the three.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Pippen a screen. Here's Jordan. And that one swishes right in. Jordan's got 27 points. The shot by Curry, no good. Jordan outside. It's to Armstrong. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And although the point guard Silas, he does feature the touch of a shooting guard, PJ showing off his range. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 3, Pippen. And the Bulls, another 3.
Practically automatic shot there. by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 points in the quarter. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone. Here's the great one so far.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gilmore. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Float loose.
Get it! Get it!
Go with Curry running it up the court. Curry finishes off the break.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 3-point game. It counts. And a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Armstrong with it. Shakes him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Off the inbound. It's good. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barry.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry.
Oh, no!
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Good on the first. And now they put them up by 2.
2 shots.
Time to score 3. I can make a 3.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Here's Barry.
Why did you
Chicago grabs the miss. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Ernest Gilmore.
So he can't get either to fall.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get another overtime.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. He escaped with a victory, although they did an extra period to get him.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination of that.
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, Dick.
Terrible. We had 4 more than me. Dude, I just outplayed you so bad. Oh my god. How did I even lose that? You just suck. Bro, I was literally a couple points